I have read the novel James by Percival Everett. You may have heard like 10,000 other people discuss the book. And so here...
I can't wait to hear what you say.
But you have to read it for yourself because everyone has their own... It opens up a conversation in everyone's own mind. The novel James by Percival Everett is much more than a perspective shift in the telling of Huckleberry Finn. Yes, it's Jim's story this time. Jim and Huck have individual motives for heading down the Mississippi on a raft. They are each escaping their circumstances. But Huck is a white boy and Jim is perceived by the law as property. Mark Twain's story explores Huck's struggle to embrace fuller concepts of right and wrong without truly entering Jim's turmoil. It's a brilliantly layered story, for sure, which has compelled many of us to ask ourselves the questions that Huck faced as white people. Percival Everett lights up the tortured intricacies of a slave's inner dialogue. It's relentlessly twisted and horrifying, while infused with a defiant dignity in the knowledge that your relationship with your own thoughts is wholly yours. Percival Everett writes with blurry lines examining our lineage, our appearance, our dialects, and our adherence to institutional expectations, showcasing the vicious absurdity of our insistence on racial constructs. The only cure for the rift in our nation is addressing our collective wounds inflicted through the crimes of imperialism, and that can be best achieved by white people reading Black and brown stories. The radical right is banning books because they are addicted to the disease of their imagined supremacy. If you think that kidnapping people, torturing them while they literally slave to build our nation, and then blaming them for being here is okay, then you are ill with a sickness that will strangle you. There is no shame in being white. There is shame in refusing to look into the face of our violent, predatory history. We all need to really see it until we can't stop sobbing. That is when we will begin to heal. The telling of James's story is essential toward that goal. Its ultimate defiance being it's a book written by a man who was not lawfully permitted to write. James is by Percival Everett.